So last time I gave you to do this problem at home, and Kate and Ole both have tried to do this problem, and we'll see solution of both of them, and then I'll show you my solution. It may happen that one of you has more good solution than my solution, but that's okay. There are 100 ways to do things, and let's see what you have sent it. Let me see what is the Kate solution. Then I'll check the Ole. Yeah. And even if you do wrong or partly correct, it's okay. You tried it. And then once you see the right solution, you will remember it for a long time. Okay? So if you do wrong, then also it's good. If you do right, then also it's good. Where is Kate solution? 1 second. It's in the group. Okay, so let's run the Kate solution first. Okay. So thing is that if I enter it, it will do nothing. So as per rules, you have to give me this line also. Okay, so only function will not be the good, because if I run it, it will do nothing. Okay, it will not give me any result. So I'm getting 60. The answer is correct. The thing is that let's try to see what he has tried to do. So result equal to array of 0. Array of 0 is 1. It will go as 1. And you're putting this array in the helper function. If input is less than equal to 1, then return array 0. Otherwise, you are returning result into input of 1. And then you are sending input of slice 1. Okay, let me. This solution is little confusing. Thing is that you have created the internal function, and this internal function is only helpful if you want to result in the array. Right now we are expecting only the number. So creating internal helper function will not make good. Though answer is coming correctly, but the solution is not very helpful. So let's try to run this one. So try to see if you want to return array, then only create this internal helper function. But now in this problem, we just want one value. So internal helper function is not very helpful. Let's see what array is going. I'm not sure what things are happening. I need to do console.log, and then I'll see result. Get to result, and I'll check your input. Okay, let's check the result here also. And let's check the input 1. What is input 1 going? Okay, so let's check final result. Okay, now let me run it and see what things are going. I'll take this one. So though answer is coming correctly, but I'm not really satisfied why you have created the internal function, which is not needed in this case. Okay. Product of array. I'm getting array this. So first result which I'm getting is 1. Then I'm getting input. This input as array. Result input 1 is 2. Input 1 is 2. Input is this. Input 1 is 2. Okay. then input 1 is 3, then input 1 is 10, and then result is this. Okay, so things are a little complicated, and let's try to add one more 2. I'm getting result 120. So the results are coming correctly, and you have created a helper function which is not this is not optimum way to solve this one, but since the results are coming correctly, and it can be done in n number of ways, so I'll give you 1 point for this one because you tried it, you did it correctly, though those steps are a little complex. Okay, now let's take the only one. Okay, so only one. So he created the product of array. So he's getting an array where we are getting x as the number first one, and the rest is going as a y, and then he is x multiplying and sending the y, that is he's sending the internal part here, and when he's sending the internal part, 2 becomes x and rest y will become 3, 4. Then he is again sending 3, 4 here, so x will become 3 and y become 4, and then he's sending 4, x will become 4, y is kind of undefined, which is done like this, and when he sends the y, it will return 1. Okay, so this looks good. Let's see, I'm getting answer 24, which is correct. Let's try to check 1, 2, 3, and 10. I'm getting 60, it's correct. So see, he's only calling the recursively this function again and again. He's not calling internal function because we don't expect an array as an output. So if we want array as an output, then we need it. Yeah, it's only 2 line, very clean. Okay, so he will also get 1. Okay, and others will not get anything. I did not get any solution from any one of them. Okay, so let's make it. Okay, so here you will get 1, and all he has 1, 2, 3 points. No, we have to check only on the second point, second then. So he is having 1. Okay, here is a 0. Okay, so today is 1st of July. So let's do more problems today, and tomorrow I have to finish this recursive part. So let's do more problems today. Let me show you my solution first, then we will go to my solution is similar to what Ole did, but it's in a little different way. So here I will put some base condition, but before putting the base condition, I will take the first value of this one. Okay, so either I can take the first value or I can take the last value. It's one and the same. Anyhow, we have to multiply all the numbers. So I will take the constant value equal to array.pop. So when I do pop, that means it will take from this array last element, that is 10, which will be the value. So it will be, in first case it will be 10, second time it will be 3, then 2, then 1. Okay, so first time I did array pop, so 10 is removed, assigned to value. Then I will return value, that is this value, into, I call this function again, and I will pass the same array because of the array pop, the size of array got reduced automatically, so we don't need to slice it or do anything. I will just pass the array because pop will make the array to this 3 number, then this 3 number will go array here, and we will take the 3 out, and then these 2 number will go, then I'll take 2 out, then only 1 will go, then 1 will take out, and this will be empty array. So here we have to put the base condition if we don't get any array, that is if array is undefined, or if array dot length equal to 0, then I will return 1. Because after everything is done, it is only empty array, which is array dot length equal to 0, so I'll return 1. Or if I don't pass anything, then also it's not an array, then I will return 1. So in this case, we will get the solution of 60. Let's double check it. Okay, I'm getting 60. So this is my solution, and many solutions are there on the internet. I created this one. So if you want to copy my solution, you can write down here. Or better is I will give you in the VX Telegram group. I don't want to work right now typing it. Okay, so we have many more problems here. Let's go and do it quickly. Okay, let's create a new folder. 0. Actually, this is 07. That one was 6. So what? So this one is 6 actually. Why I put 7, I don't know. Okay. So here we will create a 7 number problem. So the problem is like, it's called the recursive range. The function is recursive range. And it will take a number. It will take a number. So for example, it will take 6 number. And what it has to do, it has to do 6. If I pass 6, it should go 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1 like this, and it will give the result. So it should add all the items 6 plus 5, 11, 15, 18, 20, 21. So answer should be 21. So when I pass the number as 6, I should get the result of 21. So it should add all the numbers from 6 till 1 and give me the final result. So you have 5 minutes to do this problem. So if I pass 6, and remember, since we are not expecting an array, so no need to create a helper function inside it. Okay. So just create a normal function recursive, call it recursively, and give me the answer of 21 when we do it. You have 5 minutes to do this one. Okay, I want the solution. As soon as you complete, just paste me the solution. Okay, time up. If solution is ready, just paste it. Otherwise, I will do it. Okay, let me do it. Okay, I got something. Let's see. If number is less than 1, okay, return. So if you don't return anything, then it is undefined kind of thing, and there may be, you know, problems with that undefined value. So you should always return 1 or 0 in these cases. Otherwise, you will not get the proper solution. So let's see. Let's see what it gives. If I pass 6, so I'm getting invalid token. Okay, let's see where is it. Yeah, see, it's returning something. You're returning undefined, so it's not able to properly calculate it. So try to return 0 or 1, and then it will work. Okay, so let's try to return 0 in this case. Try to do. Still, it's invalid. Okay, let's see why it's invalid. Here's the function. If unexpected token, anything unexpected. -1. Okay, so this is another problem we have. It's saying, okay, let's see why. First, I want to see what is the problem. This one. So, okay, let's try again. I think invalid. It's still saying invalid, and it is something wrong with maybe some character is there.
Return 1. If none,
No, return 1 will not work, and there is no problem in this line statement. It is something here. Maybe some character is there. I don't know. Recursive range. Let me see. I will write down whatever you have written, but if num is less than 1, say console.log num is num, and I'll right now return same whatever you did to see what problems we are getting, and then I'll say return num plus recursive range num -1. Okay, this works fine at least. But since I don't return anything proper, so it should give me some problems. Yeah, so I'm getting not a number because returning will give undefined. And so we should return 0 in this case. Let's try to make it 0. Yeah, I think there was some extra character coming, so it was giving error. Now if I do 6, I'm getting 21 correctly. So you have to return 0 in this case, okay? Don't try to return undefined. But I'll give you points because that's fine at least. Okay, let's take the OLE's solution. Okay, sum equal to 0. If num equal to 0, return 1. So here, sum is saying sum plus sum plus. So this may not work correctly because sum you are making 0 and you are returning 0 plus again 0 0 0. So I'm getting 1 in the end because return 1 is this one. So this will not work because you are getting sum and you are adding the sum. So how will it add? How it recursively add the number which we are passing? So it is always 0 plus 0 0 plus 0 plus 0. In the ultimate end, it is 1. So this one will not work. So you'll get 0 for this problem. And Sonu Singh, where is your solution? No solution? Okay, 0 for this. Okay, so this will not work. Now let's see my solution. And my solution is same as what Kate did, but only thing is, yeah, it is similar to what Kate did. If num is, this is the base case, num less than equal to 0, we will return 0 in this case. We don't want to go further down. Otherwise, I will return num plus recursive range num minus 1. Okay, so this is so let's run it. 21. So this is coming good. I will put it in the Telegram group. You can get it from there if you want to copy my solution. Let's move to the next problem. So now the problem which I will give you is you have to solve recursively, but recursively is not the ideal solution for this problem. But it's okay for now. Though it is very complex solution, but for today's class it is okay. Then we will learn a new simple ways also in future. But whatever you have learned previously, you can use that same knowledge to give me that solution. In reality, this current solution which I am putting is not optimized. Okay, but we want to learn recursive, so we are doing it without optimization also. But when you go for interview, I will show you what to show to them if they ask this one. Okay, so for now, I just want to understand whatever you do for recursively, I want same solution. But practically, we will do another solution also in few days. It is called the Fibonacci series. Fibonacci series. So generally, this series is like that. It starts with 0 and 1, and then it adds 0 plus 1 is 1, so it will put 1 here. And 1 plus 1 is 2, so it will put 2 here. Then 2 plus 1 is 3, so it will put 3 here. Then 2 plus 3 is 5, so it is 5 here. Then 5 plus 3 is 8, so it will put 8 here. Now 5 plus 8 is 13, so it will be next element will be 13. So what will be the next element here after 13? (21), correct. 21. 8 plus 13 is 21. So next element would be 21. What will be the next element after 21? 21 plus 13 is 34. right, 34. Okay, so this is the series, Fibonacci series. Now the problem is you have to add all these numbers. So if I pass, let's say this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I pass 5, it should add 5 plus 3, 8, 8 plus 2, 10, 10 plus 1, 11, 11 plus 1, 12, 12 plus 0 is 0. Go, go. Okay, sorry. So let's try to do this one. Okay, let me create the structure and then you try. Do the same way what you are trying to do in other cases. Okay, so this is a solution. Sorry. Let me open the non-solution. Okay. Okay, I will write down the function fib and num. Okay, now we have to write something here. So how you will add it? So number will be, I will pass 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I pass 7, it should start with this and try to go till end. Okay, so that's how it will work, and I will call this as fib of, let's say, 5. Okay, something I get this one. So try to do this in 5 minutes. It is same what you do previously. You have to use the same idea. Okay, time up. Is solution ready or I'll show you? Okay, I don't see the solution, so let me write down the solution. So generally, if I pass the number 5, for example 5, so it should do 5 plus 4 number. Okay, so this 5 plus 4. And what is the 4 solution? 4 is, uh, so generally it happens like this. Okay, let me show you this one 5. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I pass 5 number, it's actually 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so some people consider this as you know so there is some people consider as it doesn't start with 0, it starts with 1, 1 and 1, so 1 plus 1 equal to 2. And some people say it starts with the 0. So let's consider whatever number I'm passing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm passing number 5. So when I'm passing number 5, so some people don't consider this 0 in the Fibonacci series. So it start with, some people say it start with 0 from here. So it's saying 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I'm passing number 5 is actually number 4. So we have to add this 4 plus number 3. Okay, so it should go with the number. If I pass 5, it should do like this. Okay, let's try to do manually and then we will do. Okay, so we will try to do first manually and then we will do the real one. Okay, so let's say if I pass number 5, so it will go to the Fibonacci of the 5 minus 1 because it actually consider one less kind of thing. Number is one less kind of thing. So 5 minus 1 is 4 and we have to add it with Fibonacci 5 minus 2. We have to minus 1 and then we have to minus 2 here. So 5 minus 2 is 3. Okay. So this is how we try to do it. Now, what will be the value of Fibonacci 4? Fibonacci 4 will be Fibonacci 3 plus, I don't know what this connection is coming, Fibonacci 3 plus Fibonacci 2. Now, what is the 3 here? 3 is Fibonacci 2 plus Fibonacci 1. So, 1 second. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, so I know this is little complicated, so let's try to do it manually, and then we will. Okay, then we will write down this one. So it's a Fibonacci 1 kind of thing. Okay, let's write down this one. And what is the Fibonacci 2? Fibonacci 2 is Fibonacci 1 plus Fibonacci 0. Okay, so Fibonacci 1 and Fibonacci 0. Now, if we consider, let's think as Fibonacci 0, value of Fibonacci 0, value of Fibonacci 0 is equal to 0, and value of Fibonacci 1 as equal to 1. So these two cases are given, whatever these two cases are fixed, hard-coded 0 and 1, and rest will follow this structure. Okay, so what if I try to replace Fibonacci 0? This symmetry is coming, which is creating a problem. 1 second. I'll open in the Chrome. Okay, so consider this 0 as 0 and Fibonacci 1 as 1 as 1. So if I'm trying to add 1 plus 0, this one will become 1 plus 0 because Fibonacci 1 is 1 and Fibonacci 0 is 0. So if I try to add 1 plus 0, it is give me 1. So 1 plus 0 is this, and then this both will become Fibonacci 2. So what is, if I try to add these two, what will happen? Fibonacci 2 is Fibonacci 1 plus Fibonacci 0. So Fibonacci 2 is 1. So here I will say 1 because Fibonacci 2 is previous one. And what is the Fibonacci 1? Fibonacci 1 is 1. 1 plus 1 equal to 2. So this is nothing but Fibonacci 3. And Fibonacci 3 is Fibonacci 2 plus Fibonacci 1. That is 1 plus 1 equal to 2. And here for 3 I will write down 2 here. Plus, what is the Fibonacci 2? Fibonacci 2 is this one. 1. So this addition goes on. So let's write down in a different way again. So maybe this is not for test because this is a little complicated to understand for the first time. So first I will consider that if it is 1, if it is 0 number is 0, then answer is Fibonacci 0 is 0. And if it is 1, that is Fibonacci 1, then it is 1. These two are the standard fixed case. Now rest we have to build on top of these two. So what will be the 2? 2 will be Fibonacci 1 plus Fibonacci 0. So since it is 2, we have to take 1 and 0. What is the Fibonacci 1? Fibonacci 1 is 1 and Fibonacci 0 is 0. So it is answer is 1. Now let's say third value. If I pass third number, it will be Fibonacci 3. Since I am passing 3 number. So what will be the value of Fibonacci 3? Fibonacci 3 will be Fibonacci 2 plus Fibonacci 1. And what is the value of Fibonacci 2? Fibonacci 2 is 1. And what is the value of Fibonacci 1? It is 1. So answer is 1 plus 1 equal to 2. Next, if I take 4, 4 is Fibonacci 4. Fibonacci 4 is Fibonacci 3 plus Fibonacci 2. And here the answer will be, what is the Fibonacci 3? It is 2. And what is the Fibonacci 2? Fibonacci 2 is 1. So 2 plus 1 equal to 3. If I pass 5, so Fibonacci 5 will be Fibonacci 4 plus Fibonacci 3. What is Fibonacci 4? It is 3. And what is the Fibonacci 3? Fibonacci 3 is 2. So it is 5. So if I pass 5, I should get the answer 5. Let's pass it 6 number. If I pass 6 number, it will take Fibonacci 5 plus Fibonacci 4. We do add 4 plus 5. So it will be, what is the 4? What is the 5 in case? 5 is 5. So I'll take 5 here. And I'll take 4. 4 is nothing but 3. That is 3 will come here. And answer will be 8. Now you tell me, what will be the 7 number? I want the answer for the 7 number. So it is Fibonacci 7. It will be equal to Fibonacci 6 plus Fibonacci 5 equal to. So what is the answer for this one? Can anyone tell me? Sonu Singh, your solution is correct. No, but you have to make this 2 case as a base case. If you only talk about negative number, then base case will not be solved. So these 2 are the base case. Okay, 13, right. So 6 is 8. I will put 8 here plus 5. 5 is nothing but this 5. So this is how the Fibonacci solution goes, like this. So whenever I pass any number, it will take 1 more less plus 2 less. So if I pass 7, it will take 6 and 5. If I pass 6, it will take 5 plus 4. So since it will take 1 number minus and 2 number minus, so in our solution, we will write down return Fibonacci 1 number minus 1 plus Fibonacci number minus 2. So if I'm passing 7, so this will be 6 plus 5. If I'm passing 4, this will be 3 plus 2. If I'm passing 2, it will be 1 plus 0. But if I'm passing 0 and 1, then I have to use this as a base case. So I will check if number is less than equal to 1, then I will return number, whatever number it is. Okay, so if I pass 0 or 1, then I will return 0 or 1. If I'm passing 0, I will return 0. If I'm passing 1, I will return 1. So this is a base case which covers these 2 cases. Rest all will be calculated by previous number. So here I will say console.log number is num, and we have to find number minus 1 and number minus 2. So let's say if I'm passing 7, then we have to find 6 and 5. If I'm passing 2, I have to pass 1 and 0. So let's try to run this one and see what we're getting it. Okay. So I pass 5, that means we have to find 4 and 3. If I pass 4, I have to find 3 and 2. If I pass 3, I have to find 2 and 1. If I want to pass 2, we have to find 1 and 0. If I want to pass 2, we have to find 1 and 0. If we want to find 3, we have to pass 2 and 1. If we have to find 2, then we have to find 1 and 0. So this is how it will go, and answer will be 1 here in this case. If I try to put 6, then answer will be 8. And if I pass 7, answer will be 13. If I pass 8, then it will be the 21. So this is going correctly. Okay, but this is not the ideal solution for interview, but at least you should know how to do recursively, and this is the way to do recursively. Recursive is not the right solution for this, but since we are learning recursive, then we have to do this one here. Only in the Fibonacci case, recursive is not good. But since we are learning recursive, that's why we are doing recursive this way. What we have to do in the interview for Fibonacci is different. I'll tell you interview point of view, but that is not the part of today's class. Today you just write down this part and see if it is working like this. Or maybe I'll give you in the Telegram chat group. Okay, is that clear? Why it is wrong, that I will explain later. But since we are doing recursive, that's so we are doing this way, as the recursive way. Okay, but for interview, don't worry about interview for Fibonacci. Only Fibonacci is something which you don't show interview like this. Even if you show like this, he will say to optimize it, and we will optimize it in few days. Okay, next problem. So Fibonacci, I will not give any marks for it because this is complicated to understand how the Fibonacci we have to write down. So this is just for your understanding point of view. Let's go to next problem. So this is something similar of what we did. You have to do same way. It is called reverse string, str. So if you pass a string, for example, hello, I should get the answer OLLEH. So we are reversing the string, but here reverse should happen using the recursive technology, not using the for loop. So the function is reverse str. I pass the string, and when I pass the string, I should get, if I pass hello, I should get OLLEH. So you have to solve this in 5 minutes. It is same thing what we did. What we did previously. We recursively call, and we should have one base case where string length is something, you return something. Okay, you have to think yourself. Okay, just do it in 5 minutes. Even if it is wrong, try to do it. Okay, so is it done? So let's check the solution of the OLE, and then we'll see. I only got the solution from OLE. Okay, yeah. So I got solution also. Okay, let's run both the things and see what both have given the same solution. Looks like I don't know why both have same solution. Okay, let me run the OLE one and we'll see. Okay, so this is the solution of OLE. So it's saying if string is empty, return empty, otherwise return reverse string, and calling the string with sub str1 and thus adding the string at car code 0. So whatever is string pass at 0 position, they are displaying it. Looks okay to me, but let's see it's working or not. Okay, so here get OLE. So this solution works fine. I will give you my solution also. So OLE get 1 point. And let's check the Sonu Singh solution. Okay, let's see Sonu Singh. So if string is length is null, don't use double equal to, always use triple equal to sign. So you return null, and otherwise you call the sub-str1 the star code. So this part is same as OLE. Looks like they both have same solution. Try to do yourself. I'm not sure if you both have done yourself or taken somewhere. What is the thing? You have done both yourself? Is this your solution or you have taken from somewhere? You've taken from Google or is this your solution? Because both have same second line. If you both have your own solution, how can both have the same answer? I'm little concerned about this point, this line. Both have same. Okay, so you remember from your past experience. Okay, got it. Okay, I'll be back in 1 minute. Okay, so if you have learned it before, that's fine. Always try to do the solution yourself. Even if it is wrong, it is good. You will learn something. But if you copy now, then though you have copied it, but there is a little learning if you copy kind of thing. Okay, so I will just give 1.2 OLE and 1.2 solution. Okay. Okay, let's see any other solution. Okay, so now I'll give you my solution, and then I'll give you a few homework problems. So tomorrow we will be done with the recursive problems. So here, first I will return what is to be returned. So I will call the reverse string. So as OLE has written that substring kind of thing, but we can also use string dot slice kind of thing, and I can pass 1. When I pass 1, it will take from second element till end, and substring also does same thing what OLE has done. Both are both will take from the 1 number till end of the string, and here I can directly say a string of 0. I don't need to say I don't need to say like what you have said it. Sort is not needed. Sort is not. Sort will not work. You have written a string at char at 0. Okay, but that just if you write 0 position also, that means it will take the 0 position. No need to write down char at. Now I will put the base case. Always recursive function as one base case. So here if I have a string dot length. Okay, so what Ole has written, let's see what you're returning if it is empty. So if it is empty, then string dot length is equal to 0 kind of thing. Okay, so if it is less than or equal to 1, or if I can say if it is equal to 0 as they have written it, then I return empty string kind of thing. So we don't want to go further kind of thing if it is string length is 0. Okay, let's try to run this one and see. So we are getting same OLEH. So all the solutions are correct. There may be 100 more solutions for it. I will just give my solution here in the chat. I like OLEH solution also and Sonu Singh solution also. Both are correct. Okay. Generally, if you return something, no need to write down the else condition. Okay, it's returned here, so no need for else condition. If you don't return it, then else condition is fine. Okay, now I'll give you few homework. You have to try it at home. I'll just write down here 10 number. So let me give you 4 problems. Today we'll give more problems. Try to do these 4 problems. If you don't complete it, you will get 0 mark. I will show you quickly tomorrow the solution for each one. But if I show you the solution, you will not understand correctly if you have not tried it. If you try it, then you will understand in a better way. Okay, so this is the 10th number problem. So here you have to create the is palindrome. Generally, we have created palindrome using the for loop, but here you have to use the recursive thing. And palindrome means if I pass A, B, C, D, C, B, A. So from the start, if I count from start or end, both are the same letter. Or if I say A, B, C, C, B, A, A, B, C is same. And if I start from the end also, it is A, B, C, C, B, A. So both are same. Then it is called true. And if I say awesome, so if I start from the start, it is awesome. But if I start from end, it is something different. So this is not palindrome. So you have to write the recursive function palindrome. And you have to see if this is palindrome or not. Okay. So this is the task, first task which you have to do. I will put in the chat group also. Here, chat group, Telegram. Okay, so this is the first problem. Let's go to the second problem. So this is little complicated problem than what we have other problem. Give me 1 second. I'll be back in 1 minute. I have some work. Okay, so this second problem is difficult, little difficult. You need to put your head, try to do it, and you may not be able to do it, or you may be able to do it, but you should try, definitely try this one. This is called sum recursive. And how it will work, you have to write a recursive function called sum recursive, which accepts two parameters. One is array and another is callback. The function will return true if a single value in the array returns true when passed to the callback. Otherwise, it returns false. I will give you one example. This is a little difficult to understand. So let's say if I write a function called as function sum recursive. And here I will pass two parameters. One is called the array and another is called the callback function. I will hit callback. Okay. So now if I call this sum recursive function and I will say my array is like this 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will pass another callback function, and callback function is, for example, is odd. Okay, so what I'm passing callback is odd. And I have this is odd function written here. It will take a value, and if the value is having the, if I divide by 2 and remainder is not equal to 0, that means it is odd. It will return true if it is odd. So if I pass 1, it will return true. If I pass 2, it will return false, because is odd will give me only odd values as a true. So if I pass this function odd here, then in the recursive, all the elements will be processed with this is odd. All the elements will be processed with this odd function. So in this recursive function, I will pass 1 to is odd function, 2 to is odd function, 3 to is odd function, 4 to is odd function. And if any of this value is odd, like 3 is odd, 1 is odd, if any one of the value is true, then I will return true from this recursive. So in this case, I will get true. Why I will get true? Because one of the value in this array is odd. We have 1 and 3 odd, so it will give true. Now you tell me what will be the, if I'll get true or false in this case. If I pass only 2 and 4, whether I'll get true or false? We'll get false. Why we'll get false? Because no element is odd. All are even. So if any one of the elements is true, I will give the return true. Otherwise, I will give return false. So when you call this sum recursive, you have to process one by one array, and each element of the array you have to process with this function, because callback is odd function. So you have to process the callback function, and if any one of the value which is coming from the callback is true, then you have to return true from the sum recursive. So this will be returned either true or false. Okay, so this is something you have to do it, true or false. This is little difficult because you need to take care of callback function also, you need to take care of recursive also. It's a combination of both the function. I'll give you in the Telegram chat also. You have to try this one also. 4 problems you have to try. This is the second one. Let's try third one. And why I'm giving you homework? Because This way we will save some time. You can try at home, and then when I will do, you will be little bit knowing. This is called a flatten array, and you need to learn the concatenation function of the array. Okay, before you attempt this problem, you have to learn concat function of array. Go and Google it, concat function. Now how this will work, you have to use recursive function, and if I call this flatten function with the array 1, 2, 3, I put 4, 5. So this 4, 5 is in another array. So the final value output will be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the flatten will remove this array and flatten it to this one. Okay, so you have to write down this function. Do recursive. This is also a little difficult than other problems, but you can try it. Don't try to Google exactly flatten part, but if you don't understand internal part, that is how to use concatenation, then that you can refer in the Google. Okay, so just don't try to copy exactly the flatten function, but you can also see internally. If you get stuck somewhere, you can take help of Google to get that problem solved. Okay, so this is little difficult, we can say. Comparatively others, this is also difficult. And the last one, which we will do, 1, 2, 3, 12, 30 number. So this one also we have to use. The recursive function. And what it is expecting, this is called capitalize first. So if I pass array, and I will pass the array. So for example, if I pass capitalize first of car, taco, banana. So what it will do, it will capitalize the C of this word. It will capitalize the T of this word. It will capitalize the B of this word, and it will return this array. So I want the array only in the return, but each one should have first letter capitalized, and you should use the recursive one in this case. And since we are expecting array and we are passing array, so you should write an internal helper function in this case, because we are expecting array and we are passing array. So in this case, you need to write an internal helper function, capitalize the first letter of this car, that is C, capitalize first letter of T, capitalize first letter of banana, that is B. So the result will be like this: car, taco, banana. See, first letter is capitalized. Okay, so this is the fourth problem we will try. This is comparatively easy than previous two problems. Okay, so these are the four problems I expect you to complete tomorrow, and tomorrow I'll finish this recursive part. I have few more problems in the recursive. We will complete all these four also, and I will do 3-4 more problems which are pending for the recursive one. Any questions?